It's like looking in a mirror.
Another month, another OS where I cleared out all my AP. It wasn't that bad this time around. I didn't buy the 5,000 oil, and I gotta say, if you are willing to put in the time, it's more or less worth it. You can save oil to use on whatever you want, but some people it's not worth it. Some people it is worth it though. I think it's alright. If you want to do it, go for it, but if you don't, it's not bad. Going into next one though, I'm probably not gonna buy it. I don't wanna. The thing is, I don't want to get the 50 AP boxes because I don't want to play this game mode more than I already have to, because for obvious reasons as to why. I don't want to, but oh my, I can't even do these. All right, well, these get expired. Wow, I can't even do them. Nice. All right, so it is reset month of OS. I never walked it with you guys, so for the people that are new to OS, I guess I'll walk through it with you guys because it's probably something you guys don't know how to do, or I don't know what, but hey, we'll do it right here. So this is my tickets from my leftovers, my exchanges or whatever tickets from last month's OS, 6,062. And now right here, just reconfirming fleets, and I'm gonna use the exact same one. This is what I always use for everything. Nothing too crazy. That's pretty much it. So I have 10,000 of these ticket vouchers. What I usually do, max efficiency is nice. Now I have a lot of these, but yeah, this as well. You might get a chance to get a UR print, but most likely not because this game is a scam. Loggers, next you get gold plates from these, so give me those. Coins also pretty nice as well. I buy those. Now I usually chill here. You can get more stats if you want. It's actually not a bad idea, honestly, if you get stats. But I usually don't need it because I can get the stats required or whatever before I do my OS or my strongholds and cap. I usually get like 200 of each without having to buy these things. Well, I think they're new, but anyways, I don't have to touch these, I don't think. But priorities for me goes this, that, coins, whatever, but the coordinates, you can skip the coins though. Coins aren't really that needed. Anyways, though, I believe we are good. Nothing else I want to buy. I'm not buying a 5,000 oil because I don't have oil right now, and I don't. If you play a lot, this is not super worth it. The AP boxes are kind of nice, but I can't be asked doing more OS as of right now. I really don't want to do more OS. So map reset it. I think they left me off right here where I last left off. So if you return to port, you're basically here. You have to go around and do whatever, right? So the best place, if you don't buy the 5k oil, you start from here. I start from this square, and then you branch out, and then eventually you'll clear out the whole thing, but you branch out. So you find a map, you go in here, and you just clear. You clear the whole thing, and you get whatever Bob it has as a reward. In this case, it is offense. I get 10 offense from this, which is a really nice stat. So I go in. There's no music, by the way, because I don't want to copyright it. Turn it back off. You go in, you knock out everything, and you get your rewards. And you do that for the whole map. It's going to take a very long time, probably a couple hours. But yes, it's long and tedious, but that's how you do it. That's how you do it. Alright, it's been a couple of days now. OS reset as always. My goal as of today was to finish half the maps, and I believe I'm very close. I can double check right now, but this quadrant right here is basically all knocked out. So roughly about half, a little bit more to go though, but we're getting there. We're getting there. Almost half. I think this is halfway done. This is about halfway done though. Yeah, I say it's halfway done. It's gonna be a while. I hate OS reset, and you guys know why, because this stuff is yeah, this stuff is like all over the place. Anyways, back to farming more. I'll give you guys an update when I have something else I want to talk about. Right, ship-wise, as of right now, Belo Rosia is now 109, I believe. I'm working on other ships as well. Massachusetts 118, Mogami 119, Columbia 118, Waster is 118. A lot of ships right now are hitting the upper 110s right now, which is what I want because these are the ships I'm working on to the next batch of 120s before we move on to another set of batch of 120 ships, which I don't know what it's going to be. Probably going to get another patch of 6 right now. As of right now, since my goal of all tier 2 medals is done, I'm just leveling up ships I want to level up. Firepower right now for Belarusia, and then I'm just working on specific stuff. I want to play around OS. OS like Columbia, Kashino, Curlew, Victorious, ships like those I want to try out at OS. So I'm getting those girls to 120 right now. But as of right now, I have no real big goals. It's just getting up ships to 120 that I want to level up for once. Whoa, I was doing my PvPs. Someone hit 120. I think it may have been Mogami, but let me see if I can find her somewhere in here. Wait, really? Someone hit it. Well, she's about to hit it though, I think, or maybe it might have been Arc Royal EXP. Ah well. 120 on Mogami in like 2 seconds. A biblical moment here. Level 29 on my pound. One more level to go, which will probably take a few days of feeding. I do have the EXP though. It's just I gotta wait because opening boxes take a long time, a very, very long time. I am officially, well, not officially, but a good chunk of it. I cleared out all the maps. There's just 3 strongholds and 2 128 abyss, which I will do in the future. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3. But the entire map is cleared out. It took me 3 days to do this, approximately probably 10 hours or so. Yeah, something about 10 hours. Yeah, that's OS for you in a nutshell. And we gotta do this every single week, guys. Every single week. Or not every single week, every single month. So I'm doing some dailies for a bit, and we got the new full auto, not full auto, but I'm gonna call it auto, not because not really full. Auto for OS. Now I do want to talk about this as of right now because this feature, it is pretty good. It gets most of the clunkiness and most of the boring stuff out of the way, but it's still far from perfect, which is fine because I will say that OS is a really complicated system in general. With that being said, I want to explain this a little bit. So there's some things I don't like about the auto system, but for most part it gets the job done for a lot of things. Now I do want to say one thing for sure is that when you move with this fleet, like whatever fleet you have as of right now is what it focuses onto. So for example, I'm using the first fleet right here. Now watch this. I'm gonna hit the auto search, right? Watch this. It's gonna start moving. Now where's it moving to? It's moving to the cat paw print. Now again, it's only for the fleet you have picked. So I don't want that fleet to get the cat paw print because I want this fleet to get the cat paw print because this fleet has the higher level cats, meaning I'm most likely going to get way better rewards compared to the first fleet I'm using. So it did say it's for one fleet or the designated fleet. Now I thought it was just one fleet you pick and then you go in and it does it by itself, but apparently it's for a fleet you have on the left side right here. So in this case I have the first one, and now I hit the auto search and now it clears everything. Now it gets the job done. Now, again, it's a little bit of work, but it's still pretty auto, right? It's pretty good. It's pretty good. I will say this though, as of right now, I only like the auto system in the secured maps. When there's like fractured seas, the coordinates or whatever, and Siren strongholds, I do not like those because for it to get the maximum efficiency, you want to have to scan, right? And if you're like me, I don't like scanning the map unless I have a free scan. Yes, I'm very, very cheap, but I don't like scanning when there's I don't like scanning if it costs me AP. If it's free, I'm down. Now, there's also some scenarios where I've seen people post in my Discord where chat dialogue breaks the full auto, or like stepping on fire and stuff, which is kind of weird. It does that as well. And I'm also curious on how Akashi and like anomalies work, those little pop-ups you gotta do where you gotta pay like purple currencies and whatnot. Do they just ignore those? Now if it's Akashi shop, I think they said like they go to Akashi shops as well, but do they buy the stuff for you or do you pick what you want to buy? I think it's gonna break your auto. If it does break my auto unless we pick, that's fine. I guess it's like a semi-auto, not like a full auto. I was expecting a full auto, but again, it is way too complex of a game mode for it to have full auto. So for a half-ass auto, it's not terrible. Like for these kind of things I'm doing as of right now, where I'm farming like the secured maps, because I'm like, if I was done with like strongholds or I'm done with my abyss loggers, it's pretty good. Like I don't have to do anything right here, right? It's just doing all the grunt work for me, which is great. So for secured maps, it's great. For fractured seas and silent strongholds, no. Especially when you're doing the harder ones and you're probably gonna have to heal. I don't think the auto system heals you to max when you if you have the med kits or whatever. I don't think it does it. So I like it for secured maps. I don't like it for the other maps though. It's not full auto, it's like partial auto, but it gets like the busy work done. Like this part right here where I dump like, I don't know, 1,000 AP because I have leftovers at corrosion level 6 and I don't want to do all that by hand. So not bad, but far from being full auto.